Good afternoon, Destin from Camping World in Center Conway. I'm going to do a quick walk around of the 2014 Rockwood 233S. We'll start off at the front here. We have our tongue jack, two 20-pound propane tanks. Behind that is our battery box. The point that I mentioned to you on the phone was this little bit of a ripple right here, which it's hard to see, but you can kind of see next to my battery pack on that angle. I will get more into this on the inside. Canvas is all in good shape on the exterior here. Move around to the other side. And on the door side here, we do have our water heater access. Our awning on the coach, it spans about the full length of it, so probably an 18 to 20 foot awning. Underneath the, or on the outside, we do have a small pass-through area here with a little flip-up countertop, it looks like. Moving on. You do have your furnace exhaust. Right underneath here is going to be a water connection, or a gas connection, excuse me. That would be for your mount grill right here. Outdoor power and a cable outlet in case you choose to throw a TV outside. Spare tire on the back of the coach, as well as our steel bumper, which would work for your sewer hose storage. Again, looking at the canvas, no rips, tears, or anything scary on here. Canvas all seems to be in good shape. Underneath the back here, you do have a small access. Give me a moment to get my key to it. There we go. So small access back here, accessible from the inside from one of those cabinets. Outdoor shower underneath that third tip out here. And again, canvas is in wonderful shape. We have our cable in, power in, and water connection right here, as well as our fridge access. This is accessible from the dinette as well. But in here we do have our power cord, and right here would be your grill that clips onto the outside. So that is still available. Here is our city water connection, as well as our winterization port. Moving on inside the camper here. There we go. We'll start off at the front here with one of our tip-out beds. These mattresses are not heating mattresses. You do have, I believe this is a queen size here, fold-out bed right next to it on the couch, as well as your dinette will convert if you so choose. To point on that spot that I showed you, and kind of see right back here was where it would be concerning. And see if I can flip on a flashlight. Oh, I'll figure that out at a later date. Regardless, this is that point. I don't see anything spongy or soft here, which would be concerning to me. You do have your water pump and water filter replacements right here as well. Again, nothing scary. You do have an outlet next to the bed here. A little bit of overhead storage up above the couch. These are all on struts as well, so they will stay up. You don't got to keep holding them. Little coat rack when you first walk in. Dinette is a U-shaped dinette. There is storage underneath both ends. Flip over here. There's a pull-out drawer. Overhead lighting on here, as well as a couple spots in the back there, a couple shelves to store a few things. Into the kitchen area, you do have your TV. It's on a swivel mount here. You do have a charging center, so 12 volt as well as USB chargers. Have a vent for your fan up top, 3-burner recessed cooktop. Actually quite a large one as well. Little oven underneath there. And for the sink, you do have the cutting board with it. It's a 2-bay sink. Our control panel is right next to that. So we have our thermostat, which will do your heating and cooling, your slide controls, as well as your lights, and your water pump and water heater. All your monitoring panel is here as well. Got a Magic Chef microwave. I think it's 0.9 cubic foot off the top of my head. Underneath here, got a nice little pull-out for storage, maybe silverware or something like that. And underneath you have your heater block, as well as another small storage space there. Moving on down the line, got our pantry next to the kitchen here. Deep, good size. Underneath that, another tiny little storage nook. Dometic 6 cubic foot gas and electric fridge right here. Even threw a water bottle in there for you. Underneath that, you do have your battery disconnect on the inside of the camper here. It is accessible with your slide closed, of course, so you can get to it. CO2 monitor below that, as well as our fuse box and breaker panel. Moving on down the line, second of the 3 tip outs with some good storage underneath here. These will open up into the same little wardrobe for some clothes storage. Storage underneath this back 3rd tip out, and there we go. Moving on to the restroom here. Decent little size. You do have a fan with the max air cover already installed, your sink, little medicine cabinet, and your neo angle shower. Just as a point of reference, I got plenty of space to stand here, no issue. And I think that about concludes the tour of the Rockwood here. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, please don't hesitate to let me know. Again, Destin over at Camping World. I'm at 603-452-7291.